right, so this video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to talk about my real estate consulting practice in this video, just to outline who it's for, who would want it, who wouldn't want it, what we do for real estate consulting slash counseling slash real estate therapy, and when you would bring us in. That is what the purpose of this video is about. So first off, I'm a real estate consultant slash counselor for people in the residential or investing residential space. I don't do commercial. I consult on people that are in the middle of a transaction, and if they're investors, I help them run their numbers. I talk about what kind of setup would be appropriate for them. I help them do their listing. I help them talk through the issues and also maybe figure out things that they haven't thought about. So what they know, they don't know, I'm hopefully there as a stopgap to help provide them that information. And that's on the investment side. In just a straight real estate transaction, so a buy and sell that has nothing to do with investing, I'm there to just be a second opinion, just like a doctor. So someone that comes in that has no skin in the game, that can tell you this is normal, this is not, this is the standard practice, this is potentially a resource for you. So I get utilized in both ways. So I primarily work with investors, probably 75% of the time, but then clients also 25% of the time come in and just want to ask questions about their deal, and they want to ask someone that has nothing to do with the deal. So they're just getting a clean opinion on what is happening. A note on this, it is appropriate for me to consult on the investing side nationwide because I can help you run your numbers, I can help you set your listing, I can talk about what's attractive in your area to help set you up for success in the medium term, short term, or long term space. So I can do that nationwide. I consult in the investment space nationwide, but as far as deals specifically and contracts, I only consult on that in Colorado because that's where I'm licensed and that's where I do work and I'm comfortable with it. I am an active real estate agent, but when I'm not people's real estate agent, I also provide consulting for people buying and selling. I offer different packages for consulting. So there's the 1 hour rate, there's the 3 hour rate, and there is the 6 hour rate. Obviously it gets cheaper as you graduate. Most people, to be honest, only need the 1 hour rate. If you're interested in us potentially as real estate agents, but you want to have the consulting call first, that's totally fine. The way that we manage that is that we charge you for the consulting call up front, and then we would refund that money on the back end once you close. So that is also an option. I will link to that below. You can go and get the information to our website, or you can just email me directly and I'm happy to schedule it with you. I have done a lot of consulting for the last month, so I will just give you an overview of some of the topics that I have covered. So how to set up your lease so that you're not talking to your tenants all the time, how to write your listing and the different ways that you would write your listing across Airbnb, VRBO, Furnish Finder, Zillow Rental Manager, how to furnish your place, how to price your place, what is a realistic expectation in the medium-term space versus the long-term space, and if it makes sense to do a medium-term rental. Some people also want to talk about short-term rental versus medium-term rental because once you have a property manager in the short-term rental space, a lot of the times that will really cut into it. I think a major value add that I add for a lot of my clients is to teach them how to self-property manage, because that can save you a lot of money long-term, but you might have some reservations about it. So that's all in the investing space. And just on the straight residential real estate side, some common questions that we've taken are just looking to see if something is overpriced, a review of the inspection, if someone has bought something and they're not feeling that great about how to use the space, or they didn't have the permits, or they're quite what they thought it was, then we talk about a strategy or a plan to maximize that investment after it's already happened. All right, so that's my wrap up for what a real estate consultant is, who needs them, what we do. If you are looking for real estate consulting, please reach out to me. I love my real estate consulting clients. I usually find their topics very interesting, and I just enjoy spending an hour talking to them about what they're doing with their listing or their property or what they're thinking about, and then also following up with them afterwards. So if you are at all curious, please don't hesitate to email me. Thanks.